There was a time when I was at a pub with my family and I started bringing up the fitness stuff in regards to getting in shape. I was bulky and I was looking a bit better and I trimmed down a little bit and I was starting to feel really good in myself, and my family cared. A lot of my family cared, a good percentage. And then one of them in my family said, no one cares. It doesn't matter. And then I started trying to speak about it again, like 40 years joking. He's like, no, no one cares. No one cares, no one cares. And my family cared. And the next day, I went in the sauna and steam room and had loads of conversations with people about getting in shape, building a better body, and then I just had a lot of stuff with people and helping people get in shape and bettering themselves and seeing the difference it makes on their confidence and how they look at themselves. And that really taught me that people don't even know what they're talking about. People don't truly know what they're talking about. And this is why you need to stop giving a fuck. For example, this person was extremely insecure, like extremely insecure, to the point now, them decisions of not caring, of wanting to be in shape, have led to health conditions and things going wrong with his health because a lot of alcohol consumption, a lot of eating shit food, a lot of bad decisions, and just saying that no one cares, it don't matter, it don't matter, it don't matter, has led to him now being so ignorant about diet and getting in shape and going to the gym that he has health problems that he shouldn't be having, that he should not be having. And this isn't to call him out, this is just to give you an example of how brutal it is and why you shouldn't even listen to people's opinions. Why you shouldn't even listen to a lot of people's opinions, man, because this person was insecure with that opinion. That's what they said, it didn't matter. When in reality, I spoke to, it's got to be in the hundreds of people now and helped quite a lot of people get in shape now. Just by giving them advice, help them gain muscle, help them lose weight. So you got to think them people cared, and that helped them change their life, help their life, make their life more positive, and make them more better in their life and more happy in their life. So what the fuck was that opinion that he was saying to me? If that makes sense, then this is what I've started to understand. When you hear someone give an opinion about you, just look at where they're coming from and look at their life. More importantly, look at where they are in their life. Are they happy in their life? Have they achieved what they wanted, or are they even going towards what they want? Are they just in the same mundane life where they're a bit upset, a bit not happy, and because you're younger or because you're doing something different, they want to tear you down? This is what has allowed me to stop caring. To stop caring is looking at where they are in their life and observing it, because they will say stuff about you. Or you're this, or you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing this. Why are you going to the gym? Why didn't you go out? You're 22, why aren't you out drinking, clubbing? Why aren't you out or getting on it, having a good time, chasing women? Why aren't you? When in reality, that's what they did. But what results has that got them? Being fat, being skinny fat, being broke, not happy in themselves with insecurities. So why am I listening to that opinion? Ask yourself that. Why are you listening to that opinion? You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. And this is a harsh truth that I've started to really understand, that people will come from a place of insecurity when they're giving you advice. They don't necessarily even want you to be better. You get a few people who do want you to be better. Don't get me wrong, I've had people in my life who have genuinely wanted the best for me, genuinely wanted me to improve. But there's a lot of people who don't, man. There's a lot of people who want to see you fall, especially if you're doing better than them. They want to see you fall, so they give you self-destructive advice out of their own insecurity. So then you're on the same level as them. And this is what you got to always keep note of. Look at how they are. Look at them on a personal level. How they're feeling about themselves. How they're looking at themselves. Are they actually happy in themselves? More than likely not. More than likely not. So if they're not happy with themselves, if they aren't achieving what they want to achieve or even working towards what they want to achieve, because people who are working towards what they want to achieve, that's quite hard, that's quite challenging a lot of time, have good optimism about their life, and they progress and progress and progress. So their opinions might be a bit more valid than someone who's been in the same position for 20 years or in the same sadness for 20 years, who isn't happy in themselves, who have lived their life a certain way and now has an opinion on what you want to do. Everyone will have an opinion, especially if you tell people stuff. They will have an opinion about you. And more time with an average person, it'll be negative. It'll be a negative opinion where they want to see you fail and they don't quite understand it, and they'll give self-destructive advice and not truly understand what you're trying to pull off. And this is the thing. You gotta understand that it comes with the territory. If you want to be different than other people, how are you going to be doing different things than other people and not expecting a negative reaction out of them? It's impossible. you will always have negative reactions about it because they're not happy in themselves and they don't want to even give you that hope for you to do good in that. Even though there's probably a small percentage, or not even necessarily a high percentage of you doing well. There might be actually, in comparison to a lot of people in this world today, but let's say there's not a high percentage. Let's say it's a percentage, but it takes a lot of graft, a lot of hard work. They would rather tear you down and just remove that little bit of optimism, that little percentage, so you like them, and so they feel better about themselves. And that's going to be a true message in this video. Thank you.